Ingrained. What a doubly should die. Self-respect is not an act of vanity or an inflation of the ego. It is the fundamental recognition of your own nature as a rational being. To the Stoic, your character is the only thing that truly belongs to you, and the way you speak to yourself and about yourself determines the boundaries of your world. When you use certain phrases, you are not just communicating with others, you are signaling to your own soul that you do not value the divine spark within you. If you allow your words to diminish your worth, you invite the world to do the same. Today, we will uncover 7 phrases that reveal a lack of self-respect through the lens of Stoic philosophy, providing you with the tools to reclaim your agency and stand firm in your integrity. The first phrase that betrays a lack of self-respect is, "I'm sorry for bothering you." While politeness is a virtue, the chronic need to apologize for your mere presence or for asking a legitimate question is a sign that you view your time and needs as secondary to everyone else's. Stoicism teaches us that we are part of a larger whole, but we are also individual agents with a duty to act. If you are acting with virtue and purpose, you have nothing to apologize for. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that we should be straightforward and honest. If your intent is good, your presence is not a bother. When you over-apologize, you are telling the world that you are an inconvenience, effectively training people to treat you as one. The second phrase is, "It doesn't really matter to me," spoken when it actually does. This is a mask of indifference used to avoid conflict or to please others at the expense of your own boundaries. Stoic indifference, or adiaphora, is about being unattached to things outside your control, not about being a doormat for things within your control. When you suppress your preferences to keep the peace, you are sacrificing your truth for a false tranquility. Seneca warned that to be everywhere is to be nowhere. Similarly, to agree with everything is to be nothing. A man who respects himself knows his values and is not afraid to state them clearly, even if they differ from the crowd. The third sign of low self-respect is the phrase, "I'll try," used as a shield against commitment. This phrase is often a preemptive excuse for failure, a way to tell yourself and others that you aren't fully invested. Epictetus was clear: decide what you want to be, then do what you have to do. Self-respecting individuals do not try. They either act with full intention or they do not act at all. Trying suggests that you are a victim of circumstances, waiting to see if the universe will allow you to succeed. Stoicism demands that we take full ownership of our efforts. Before we continue exploring these phrases, if you are finding this wisdom helpful, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment with your thoughts, like this video, and share it with someone who needs this reminder today. Your support helps us bring these ancient lessons to a modern world. The fourth phrase is, "What will they think of me?" This question is the ultimate surrender of your inner citadel. When your actions are dictated by the imagined opinions of others, you have made them your masters. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the absurdity of loving ourselves more than others, yet valuing the opinions of others more than our own. Self-respect is built on internal standards, not external applause. If you act according to reason and virtue, the thinking of the masses is irrelevant. To respect yourself is to accept that you cannot control the minds of others, and therefore their judgment has no power over your character. The fifth phrase that reveals a weak sense of self is, "I'm just lucky." While the Stoics acknowledge the role of fate or amor fati, they also emphasize the role of preparation and character. When you attribute every success to luck, you are denying your own agency and the hard work you've put into your growth. This false humility is a subtle form of self-disrespect that prevents you from owning your progress. You must be able to say, "I prepared for this and I executed my plan." Acknowledge the role of the universe, yes, but do not erase your own participation in your victories. The sixth phrase is, "I can't say no." The inability to set boundaries is a clear sign that you value the approval of others more than your own peace of mind. Stoicism is about the disciplined use of your time and energy. If you say yes to every external demand, you are saying no to your own growth, your own family, and your own character. You are not a limitless resource. You are a steward of your own life. Respecting yourself means understanding your limits and having the courage to protect your focus. A no delivered with kindness and firmness is a testament to a mind that knows its own value. Finally, the seventh phrase is, "I'm not good enough yet." While the Stoic is an eternal student, always seeking to improve, this phrase often becomes a permanent barrier to action. It is a form of perfectionism that masks a fear of judgment. You do not need to be a sage to act with virtue. You only need to use the reason you have in this moment. To constantly diminish your current abilities is to disrespect the progress you have already made. Start where you are with what you have and trust in the process of continuous refinement. Your character is built in the doing, not in the waiting. By removing these phrases from your vocabulary, you begin to reshape your internal landscape. When your words align with self-respect, your actions will inevitably follow, leading you toward a life of unshakable strength and dignity. I've included a link in the description for you to join our membership and support our mission of spreading ancient wisdom.